is your new year? It going on good, right? Okay. Let's start our English class with, yes, as usual, with a word of the day. Okay? Word of the day. Every day we are learning a word and its meaning, right? And also you are making many sentences by using those words. See, today we are going to learn a new word, that is panic. Have you heard this word before? Panic. Panic. And panic. Panic means fear. Okay? Fear. Or afraid. Okay? Sudden fear or afraid. That is panic. I'm panic, which means I'm afraid. Okay? Have you got it? What is the meaning panic? Fear or afraid. Okay, have you got it? What is the word of the day today? Yes, panic, which means fear or afraid. Okay, have you got it? Will you forget? No. Okay. Dear students, make many sentences by using this word. But that sentences should be on your board. Okay? Don't copy it from somewhere. Okay? You have to think it and write it. Have you got it? Take a snap and send it to me. Okay. Now, let's jump into our lesson. In previous class, we have learned a new chapter. Do you remember that? What's our topic? Yes, very good. The old house. Okay? The old house. Who wrote this poem? Very good. Meera Oberoi. Okay? Meera Oberoi. The old house. This is a poem. It was written by Meera Oberoi. Okay? The poem is about what? Do you remember? Yes, an old house. Okay? The poem is about an old house. A child passed by his way to school. Okay? We are going to learn about that old house. Already we have learned two stanzas. Do you remember that? Yes. That two stanzas, the poet conveyed the outlook of that old house. Okay? How was the house? Was it good? No, it looked like horrible. Am I right? Yes. See, that old house stood on the lonely hill and that overlooked the town. Right? Yes. See, here that poet used a pronoun I. Who is that I? Very good. I means that child. Okay, that child every day he goes to his school by that way. Okay, in the morning that house it looked like a evil frown. Okay, that child feels like evil frown. Evil means bad. Frown means, yes, expression of anger or displeasure. When he saw that house, he felt like evil frown. Okay, then when he returned back to home, again he saw that house. Okay, in the evening, early means frightening. Okay, that frightening evening, that old house looked like a tomb for that child. Okay, tomb. What is the meaning tomb? Yes, it's a building built for the memory of the person buried there. Okay, so that house looked like a tomb in the early evening for that child. Okay, that child felt like that. Have you got it? Yes. Let's see the remaining part today. First, let's read the stanza. Okay. The children all played in its grounds and in the shattered room. But I would never go in, though the flowers were all in bloom. Okay, once again, the children all played in its grounds and in the shattered room. But I would never go in, though the flowers were all in bloom. Did you understand anything? See, the children all played in its ground. Okay, in its. What is the meaning its here? It's refer to, very good, that old house. Okay, so the children all played in its grounds, in that old house grounds. Okay, see, keep in mind, only that child alone feel that that house is looking like horrible. Okay, see, in that house some people are living. Okay, some children, they play in its grounds and in the shattered room. In that room also some of the children are playing. Okay, but this particular child, he felt that house looked like tomb and evil frown like that. Okay, the children all played in its grounds and in the shattered room. Have you got it till now? Yes. But I, who is I here? Very good. That child. Okay. That particular child. Okay. But I would never go in. I won't go inside. Okay. I would never go in. Though the flowers were all in bloom. Okay. In front of that house, the flowers were bloom. Okay. But I would never go in, though the flowers were all in bloom. Have you got it? Did you understand? See, all the children all played in its grounds and in the shattered room, but I would never go in. Okay, even though the flowers were all in bloom, I would never go in. Who? That particular child. Did you understand this stanza? Shall we move on to next one? Before that, one more time. Shall we read this? Yes. The children all played in its grounds and in the shattered room. But I would never go in, though the flowers were all in bloom. Yes. Have you got it? Yes. Clear now? Shall we move on next? Yes. Next. And then one day bulldozers came. They knocked the old house down. It stood no longer on the hill with its wicked frown. Okay, once again. And then one day bulldozers came. They knocked the old house down. It stood no longer on the hill with its wicked frown. Wicked, okay? Wicked frown. Did you understand anything? What happened to that old house? Yes, very pity, right? See, one day bulldozers came. Do you like bulldozer? Yes, right? Yes. Have you seen bulldozer? Yes, we can say JCB, right? Yes. See, one day bulldozers came and what happened? Yes, they knocked the old house down. Okay, that bulldozer knocked the old house down. Okay, that bulldozer destroyed that old house. Very pity, right? Yes, see, it stood no longer on the hill. It was not on the hill nowadays. Okay, with its wicked frown. Frown means, yes, expression of anger, right? Wicked also evil, bad. Okay, it stood no longer on the hill with its wicked frown. Have you got it? Because that bulldozer knocked the old house down. Okay, did you understand? Yes, once again. And then one day bulldozers came. They knocked the old house down. It stood no longer on the hill with its wicked frown. Did you understand? Shall we move on to next one? Yes. Let's move on to next stanza. Last stanza. Okay. And now the strangest thing is that I miss the big old house, the high-rise building in its place wouldn't scare a mouse. Okay, once again. And now the strangest thing is that I miss the big old house, the high-rise building in its place wouldn't scare a mouse. Okay, did you understand anything? Yes. See, and now the strangest, strange, do you know? New. Okay, strange, stranger, strangest. Okay, the new thing is that I miss the big old house. Who is I here? Very good. That child. Okay, I means I refer to that child. Okay, the child miss the big and that old house. Okay, because in that place now he can see a high-rise building. Okay, a tall building is there. Okay, the high-rise building in its place wouldn't scare a mouse. Okay, scare? Yes, afraid, right? Wouldn't scare a mouse. That high-rise building, in that place, it wouldn't scare even a mouse. Okay, even a mouse didn't scare of that high-rise building. Okay, did you understand? Yes. And now the strangest thing is that I miss the big and old house. The high-rise building in its place wouldn't scare even a mouse. Did you understand this poem? Yes. Shall we recall once what did we learn till now? Yes. See, who wrote this poem? Very good. Meera Oberoi. Okay. What is the title of this poem? The Old House. Okay. The Old House. The poem sounds of that old house and also in that shattered room. But this particular child, he never go in. Okay, even yes, the flowers are bloom there. Okay, but this particular child, he never go in. Okay, then one day who came there? Bulldozers. Okay, bulldozers came there and they knocked the old house down. Okay, then afterwards what happened? Yes, the strangest thing is that child, that particular child missed the big and old house now. Okay, because in its place he can see a high-rise building, but that building never scared even a mouse. Okay, have you got it? Did you understand this poem? Yes. Dear students, read this poem carefully. Okay, read this poem with proper space and tone. Okay, then underline the hard words. Find the meaning from your dictionary. Have you got it? Learn the meanings also. Okay, hope you understand this. If you have any queries, please meet me in Zoom. Okay, let's meet in next class. Bye.